Good morning, students. Today we are going to study about diazomethane. The formula of diazomethane is CH2N2. It acts as a methyling agent for various functional groups such as carboxylic acid, alcohol, phenol, amides. If we write down the electronic configuration, this is the structure. So these are the two resonating structure of diazomethane. If you talk about the physical properties, the melting point is around minus 145 degrees Celsius and the boiling point is minus 23 degrees Celsius. So you can understand the diazomethane exists as a gas at the room temperature, and it is highly unstable. So basically, but it's a very amazing methylating agent. So what we do is, whenever we require diazomethane, we just prepare it and use it as such. For most of the time, it is prepared in ether, either in ether or ether containing small amount of alcohol, generally prepared in these two solvents. इन्हीं में हम diazomethane बना लेते हैं and we immediately use it. Preparation, if we talk about, there are various methods, but I'll talk about the main two. Moore and Reed's method is one of the method. In this method, we take N-methyl, N-nitroso, alkyl amide. Okay. So first of all, we write down the structure of this compound. If we write about alkyl amide, the formula is this. But this nitrogen have two substituents, one methyl, one nitroso. So these two hydrogen has been replaced. This is alkyl amide. If you write down N-methyl and nitroso alkyl amide, it is N-methyl and nitroso. So this is our starting reagent. N-methyl and nitroso alkyl amide on undergoing alkyl hydrolysis in ether provides us sodium salt of the carboxylic acid, diazomethane plus water. So this is undergoing alkaline hydrolysis. It's prepared. This will be a salt. Second Second method is also similar. Backus method. In Backus method, a very similar reagent, starting material, and methyl and nitroso para toluene sulfonamide. So again, if we write down the structure, sulfonamide is a group SO2 NH2. This is sulfonamide. Say when we write amide, alkyl amide, so we write RCONH2. It's basically obtained on reaction of carboxylic acid and ammonia. In this case, it's sulfuric acid plus ammonia. So this is sulfonamide functional group paratoluene. So basically methyl group on para position and sulfonamide on this. I have not written hydrogen because nitrogen have two substituents. So these two hydrogens will be replaced by one methyl group and another nitroso group. So this will be our starting material. Again, this undergo a reaction with alcoholic KOH and we obtained potassium salt of paratoluene sulfuric acid. SO3K plus CH2N2 plus water. So again, we're getting our diazomethane. If we talk about reactions, of diazomethane. So it's a methylating agent. So it can very first thing is methylation of acids. Acids का methylation कर सकती है. Let's take a journal carboxylic acid RCOH plus CH2 and 2. So what will we obtain? RCOO CH3 plus N2. This is N2 is a gas, so it will eliminate very easily, and in the product you will obtain this only. Product में सिर्फ आपको ये मिलेगा. And the best part about diazomethane is you getting only one product. तो नाइट्रोजन सेपरेशन भी नहीं करना पड़ रहा. वो अपने आप से एलिमिनेट हो जा रहा है रिएक्शन मीडियम से. सो इट्स वन स्टेप रिएक्शन. यू डू नॉट हैव टू do any process to remove the byproduct forming in this reaction. So that's a very big thing. If we talk about the mechanism, so let's say this is our carboxylic acid and this is our diazomethane. What happens? This this is a negatively charged species. It will abstract the proton. यहाँ से ये abstract कर लेगी proton को, ठीक है. तो we will obtain RCOO negative plus CH3 and triple bond N will be positive here. इसके पास negative हो गया. Now what will happen in the second step? This RCO will take up CH3 and this electron pair will go to N2. So the product obtained is RCOO CH3 plus N2. So this is the mechanism of the reaction. Similarly, we talk about aryl alcohol. It also gives us the similar kind of reaction. COO CH3 plus N2. The advantage over other reagent of the diazomethane is it doesn't disturb the alpha beta unsaturated systems. In other reagents, you will have to protect the alpha beta unsaturated group. What I mean by alpha beta unsaturated group is from this functional group, alpha and beta position have unsaturation. So this is alpha beta unsaturated system, and if we have to do the methylation of this carboxylic group, if we are using any other reagent, we will have to protect this double bond. वहाँ पे कोई protecting group लगा के then we will have to perform the methylation. After getting the product, we will have to deprotect this double bond. So it becomes a long process. But in case of diazomethane, this diazomethane doesn't affect the double bond present here. So you will very easily obtain the methylated product here. Second reaction that is shown by this reagent is methylation of alcohol. So it's similar way. Let's say we have ROH on reaction with diazomethane in presence of ether solution of boron trifluoride. It will give us methylated product and nitrogen. The best part about these two reactions of methylation is the conditions required are very mild. Mild conditions पे ही हो जाता है. You do not have to provide any heat. You do not have to provide any catalyst. You simply add your reactants and you will get the product. So let's move to the third reaction. Third reaction is addition of carbene to alkene. when the addition of carbene to alkenes takes place, let's take the simplest alkene and our diazomethane. Cyclic product is formed. In this case, cyclopropane plus nitrogen gas. Basically what is happening, it is diazomethane is providing the carbene. This is carbene. So basically diazomethane is providing the carbene, which is forming a cyclic product with the alkene. You can take substituted alkene, again CH2N2. Now in order to produce this carbene, you will either have to provide the sunlight or heat, both thoda sa, but you will have to provide this. Then only the carbene will generate. So both the substituents will be on the same side. यहाँ पे दो मिथाइल है basically, plus your N2 will be removed. So अगर हम mechanism की बात करें, mechanism in this case will be, first of all, generation. First step is generation of carbene. So when you have CH2 and triple bond and nitrogen will have a positive charge, this will have a negative charge. When you provide heat or sunlight to diazomethane, it will form the methylene radical and N2. कार्बिन हमारा न्यूट्रल स्पीसीज है. इट विल हैव lone pair of electron. It is very highly reactive. नाइट्रोजन तो हमारा गैस है, तो it will just go into the atmosphere, and now the alkene and carbene will react. होगा क्या? This being a reactive species, it will attack on one of the carbon on a double bond इधर, and you can simply write कि ये इधर अटैक हो जाएगा. तो आपका प्रोडक्ट बन गया साइक्लोप्रोपीन. ठीक है, दिस वाज द थर्ड रिएक्शन. अगर हम फोर्थ रिएक्शन की बात करें, तो इट इज साइक्लो एडिशन विद डायजोमीथेन. साइक्लो एडिशन विद डायजोमीथेन, इसमें क्या है, डायजोमीथेन विल अंडरगो 3+2 dipolar cyclo addition. This cyclo additions you must have started. So 3+2 dipolar cyclo addition with alkenes and alkynes, and what they form, they give pyrazolines and pyrazoles. So let's start with one of the नेगेटिव चार्ज है, ये पॉजिटिव चार्ज है, एंड यू आर रिएक्टिंग इट विद अ so basically reaction is happening with this डबल बॉन्ड. इस डबल बॉन्ड के साथ इस एल्कीन ग्रुप के साथ रिएक्शन होगा एंड द प्रोडक्ट यू ऑब्टेन विल बी अ साइक्लिक प्रोडक्ट. साइक्लो एडिशन है, सो यू विल गेट अ प्रोडक्ट. ऐसा बनेगा एल्कीन के साथ रिएक्शन पे 3+2, दैट मीन्स 5 मेंबर रिंग विल बी ऑब्टेन्ड, और बाकी आपका जो भी सब्सटीट्यूएंट है विल रिमेन सेम. सो दिस इज pyrazolines. अगर if we perform the same reaction using an alkene, तो हमें मिलता है pyrazoles. Let's take an example. One more example of alkene first. हम reaction कर रहे हैं. This double bond will give us a pentacyclic product. Similar way में हमें ring मिल जाएगा. Pentacyclic ring मिल गया. Let's say we have a ethylene group and some substituents. Let's again take C6H5 only, benzene ring only. Here we have methylene. So the product in this case will again be a 5-membered ring, but यहाँ पे you will have a double bond. This is your pyrazoles. So these kind of reactions are shown in which a 5-member ring is formed by diazomethane on reaction with alkene or alkyne. Now comes a very important reaction, named reaction है Untitled synthesis. In this reaction, if we are taking n number of carbon atom in our starting material, in our end product we can obtain one more, n+1 number of carbon atom. So basically what is happening, we are extending the chain of the carbon, and it's not only up to the carboxylic acid, we can synthesize carboxylic acid and its derivative. So let's see how this reaction proceeds. I'll just take the journal carboxylic acid only. The first step is to activate the carboxylic acid. Sorry, SOCl2. When we react the carboxylic acid with SOCl2, basically what we are doing, we're converting carboxylic acid to acid chloride. So this. Now on reacting the acid chloride with your diazomethane in ether, obviously, we'll obtain basically what is happening, your Your chlorine is being replaced by diazomethane. Now there is another reaction. Its name is Wolff rearrangement. It requires a silver catalyst, water, and dioxane. Not oxime, dioxane. And the product obtained is it's a rearrangement reaction, as the name suggests. So basically the carbon here is shifted to that side, and this gets undergoes a reaction with water molecule and give us the carboxylic acid. So this reaction has very significance in the synthesis of the organic compounds. This is diazoketone. Diazoketone intermediate formation takes place, and using this in presence of different nucleophile. In this case we are taking water. Depending upon the what nucleophile we are taking, we'll get our desired product. In case of water we are getting carboxylic acid. If we had taken HCl, we would have obtained this acid chloride. Similarly, we can synthesize our amide. So whatever the nucleophile we are taking, we can synthesize the respective product. इसके केस में मिला, if we had taken a HCl, तो हमको एसिड क्लोराइड मिलता. अमोनिया लिया होता तो एसिड अमाइड मिलता. So that ways different products can be synthesized. There is a question for you to attempt. This is cyclobutane carboxylic acid. If this undergoes a reaction with diazomethane in ether, what will be the product? It's a very simple question, I think.